These are some of the best 10 out of 10 games from different genres. All these games will provide an immersive world with over-the-top graphics and gameplay. Keep in mind that I will not be including many popular games in this list. So, without further ado, let's look at the first game on my list. Red Dead Redemption 2 is not just a game, it's an experience. Set in the vast open world of the late 1800s, this game takes you on an unforgettable journey through the decline of the Wild West. Arthur Morgan's story is one of loyalty, redemption, and survival, making him one of the most iconic characters in gaming history. The game offers unmatched detail, from the meticulously crafted landscapes to the lifelike animations of its characters. Rockstar Games outdid themselves with RDR2's dynamic world. Every NPC interaction feels organic, and every choice you make carries weight. Whether you're robbing trains, hunting in the wilderness, or simply riding through the stunning scenery, RDR2 keeps you hooked. The emotional depth of the story, combined with the breathtaking visuals and the ambient soundtrack, solidifies Red Dead Redemption 2 as one of the best open-world games ever made. For any fan of storytelling and exploration, this game is a must-play masterpiece.
Hey, boy.
Devil May Cry 5 on the PC and PS5 is an absolute masterpiece of gaming excellence. From the fluid combat mechanics to the intricate level design, the story is gripping and keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. The game's soundtrack perfectly complements the intense gameplay, immersing you even further into the demon-infested world. Devil May Cry 5 is a must-have for any fan of action games, and it sets a new standard for what the next generation of gaming can achieve. This game deserves every bit of its 5-star rating and more. Easily the most polished Devil May Cry yet, there's a lot of moves to learn and lots of muscle memory. This is definitely the doom of third-person action games. DMC5 is the pinnacle of hack-and-slash, over-the-top action, extremely flashy and stylish. To put it simply, this game is a good time. Plague Tale series. Keep in mind that I'm including both games in this list. You're free to choose the original and the sequel. For me, both games are perfect, and the fact that Asobo Studio made these games on a small budget is fascinating. Plague Tale is a game for those who enjoy storytelling and fascinating environments. The bond between the two main characters is the subject matter, as is the game's realistic killing. The non-turn-based combat in which you must alternate between the sister and brother to accomplish puzzles and unlock areas also deserves a special mention. The gameplay and combat appear to be extremely realistic. Unlike other games, you cannot simply go straight ahead and pound the enemy's head. In Plague Tale, you must rely on stealth, slingshots, and even stones. It's not for everyone, but it's something you will highly appreciate after playing it. There isn't much intense action, but the game is rather slow-paced and focuses on stealth. If you can adapt and accept the game's rhythm, then Plague Tale will be a prime choice for you.
Amicia, the 3 statues!
Crypt of the Three Saints! It's the exit the father spoke of.
Far Cry 4 takes you to the breathtaking region of Kyrat, a fictional Himalayan country torn apart by civil war. As AJ Gale, you are thrust into a battle between the Golden Path rebels and the tyrannical regime of Pagan Min, one of the series' most memorable antagonists. The game shines with its stunning open-world design, offering dense forests, snow-capped mountains, and ancient temples to explore. The freedom to approach missions your way, be it stealth or guns blazing, adds layers of strategy to the gameplay. Far Cry 4 also introduces co-op play, making the chaos even more enjoyable with a friend. From hunting exotic wildlife to engaging in massive firefights, Far Cry 4 keeps you engaged with its mix of action and exploration. The blend of a compelling story, a diverse arsenal, and a beautiful yet dangerous world makes it a must-play for any FPS or open-world enthusiast. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Really, this is the first I've heard of it. Now, I know a lot of you will disagree that this is not a 10 out of 10 game, but hear me out first. We can all agree that we have been waiting for the remake for a long time. To be truthful, it was worth it after seeing what the developers did in the gameplay, story, characters, and music. Obviously, we all have our own favorite Final Fantasy games. However, the remake is something that shows how astounding the 7th part is. Let's go. Here it comes. Cloud and Tifa are my favorite characters in the Final Fantasy series, along with Noctis. As for the new players who are stepping into the series, the 7th remake is the finest choice. You will understand why this game is held in such high regard. There are so many awesome-looking moments that captivate you and make you a fan of the Final Fantasy series. Also, the newest Rebirth is not that good in my opinion compared to the OG remake. It all depends on your perspective. Despite all this, Final Fantasy VII Remake is the prime choice and definitely a 10 out of 10 game. The remake enhanced all the visuals, details, and graphics, so new-gen fans will also be able to experience the classic series on modern consoles.
Hey! Looks like you're next.
Remnant series. Now, it's hard for me to include which Remnant game is the best. I mean, it's definitely the sequel, as it's more graphically and texturally improved, but we can never forget what started it all. So just for this time, I'm including both Remnant games. Remnant is an all-out amazing series. The first part was quite enjoyable, and the availability of different weapons made the gameplay addictive. Both installments have excellent quality altogether. Remnant. From the Ashes level design is a significant feature with procedurally generated aspects that ensure each playthrough is distinct. The game's enemies are pretty hard. From fast-moving melee foes to powerful ranged attacks and towering bosses, players must devise various ways to survive the never-ending assault of enemies. Aside from the many weaponries, I think the finest thing about the game is how well-crafted the locations are, with a variety of landscapes ranging from grim urban ruins to lush forests in different dimensions. Remnant is a series that I believe every fantasy action shooting fan should play. Tell me in the comments which one you guys liked better. Mass Effect series. The hell are those? Definitely a must-have for any sci-fi action-adventure gaming fan, as you get a trilogy of iconic games with a great story and now with more additions to it. If you already have the trilogy for the PS3 or Xbox 360, you should still get it. Some major reasons. First is the loading times. You don't have to wait as long when the game loads up. The second is the additional DLC and added spots here and there. Mostly extra NPCs around the area, better lighting, and less wonky graphics that you would see from time to time. The graphical upgrades have been greatly improved. If we talk about the actual game now, which is a masterpiece, the overall story plot follows the trilogy nicely to the end. While some found the finale of the trilogy to be mixed, overall, I feel it fit the narrative of the game nicely. For 3 games and the entertainment you get, I definitely say this collection is worth adding to any gamer's library. Yakuza Kiwami 2. Now, I wanted to put Yakuza 0 here, but I have mentioned it in several other videos already. So this time, we will talk about one of my other favorite games from the Yakuza series. Yakuza Kiwami 2 is a great game and brings out the nostalgic experience of the Yakuza storyline with its upgraded mechanics and polished graphics. The game is a wonderful blend of humor, action, and emotion. It follows the journey of Kazuma Kiryu as he gets entangled in gang conflicts. One of the highlights of Yakuza Kiwami 2 is its dragon engine, which makes the gameplay more fluid and the visuals stunning. Whether it's fighting on the streets, karaoke, or playing minigames, the game has a lot to offer. It's not just about combat, but also about the rich narrative and unforgettable characters. A perfect choice for those who love an action-adventure drama. Grand Theft Auto V is one of the most celebrated games in the history of gaming, and for good reason. Set in the sprawling, vibrant world of Los Santos, GTA V gives players the freedom to explore, create chaos, or follow the gripping storylines of its 3 diverse protagonists, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. The game blends humor, action, and drama seamlessly, with missions that range from bank heists to wacky antics. The open-world design is packed with life, allowing you to engage in a myriad of activities, from racing cars to investing in the stock market. On top of all this, GTA Online has redefined multiplayer gaming, with endless updates and features that keep players coming back for more. The level of detail, sharp writing, and sheer fun that GTA 5 offers makes it a game that truly stands the test of time. If you haven't played it yet, what are you waiting for? It Takes Two is a groundbreaking co-op adventure that redefines the meaning of teamwork in gaming. Created by Haze Light Studios, this game is designed exclusively for 2 players, taking you on an emotional journey through the lives of Cody and May, a struggling couple magically transformed into tiny dolls. Every level in the game is a unique experience, blending innovative puzzles with creative gameplay mechanics. From navigating clockwork contraptions to riding frogs across lush landscapes, It Takes Two constantly surprises players with its variety and charm. The story is heartfelt, tackling themes of love, relationships, and family while maintaining a lighthearted and humorous tone.
Help!
Whoa!
Oh!